In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an AI-powered social media system for Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform that you prefer using something called make.com and RSS and ChatGPT. So this basically means whenever someone tweets or an article is published, or if there's news on your topic, our system will grab that text word for word, process it through our custom GPTs for your platform like Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, then create a bespoke image and automatically post it on your social media. So before I show you how to build this for yourself, I wanted to briefly introduce myself. My name is Nick, and I'm an AI automation consultant. I help businesses implement AI and automations to save time and money and ultimately scale their business. I believe that all small businesses deserve a chance to grow and scale, as it can be tough getting a business off the ground. So through helping companies implement AI and automation, I've seen firsthand how this new era of technology can make a significant difference, and that's the purpose of this channel, which is to demonstrate these tools and systems and how to implement them for yourself. So before we get started, I want to let you know that I created a free community group on Facebook that helps business owners use AI and automation in their own companies. So I'll be posting free resources and helpful tips that won't be in my channel, such as a free guide that provides you with 5 AI automations tailored towards your business's challenges and bottlenecks, along with a step-by-step guide on how to implement them yourself. Not only that, but you can network with other like-minded individuals who are also using AI and automations in their businesses to save time and money. So you can find the link down below in the description for that. Now, the best part of this automation is that it's 100% on autopilot, so you won't even need to touch a keyboard. We just set it up, let it run, and everything is taken care of. So as I mentioned earlier, your content is going to be published based on an RSS. And RSS stands for really simple syndication. So whenever a website publishes content, for example, the details are then stored into a file. And we're next going to use that file for our automation to then post anything onto our social media platforms. So to actually set up our RSS account and start getting some news that we would like to start posting content on, we're going to be using a website called rss.app. So you can create a free account, or you could also subscribe to their monthly plan, which is relatively cheap. I think it's about $20 a month, which just allows additional features like filtering some of your content and everything. But for now, we're just going to be using the free version. So as you can see here, once we log into our account, we are prompted with our feeds. So as you can see here, I already have a feed, which is basically just a website that provides me with different news on AI and automations. So as you can see here, here's some of their previous articles. So instead of it just being sent to my email, it's then automatically going into my feed. And you can put all sorts of different type of things in here. So you can do web pages to RSS feed, which I just showed you. You can scrape your Instagram feed, and then it can summarize all of your articles and everything using GPT. Later on, of course, there's also Twitter RSS feeds. So just scraping your Twitter feeds, LinkedIn, TikTok. The use cases are honestly endless. So for example, let's say we wanted to grab a RSS feed URL for my blogs that I post on my website. So all we would do is we just install a free RSS extension, which I'll have a link down below for where you can find that. But essentially, I'll just click on this little widget, and you'll see here, it just finds my RSS feed URL. So I can then go ahead and copy this, go into the RSS app, and we'll go ahead and input this URL. So once we click generate, it's then going to load up my RSS feed. And as you can see, it just finds my recent articles. So anytime a new article is published, anytime I'm, posting a new article, it's going to show up here. So pretty simple there. So let's go ahead and actually use this for our automation. So in this automation, we're just going to be using the AI news from, I believe it was Rundown. Let me go ahead and check my feed. Yeah, so we're just going to be using this exact RSS feed. So we want to create, posts on social media. So in this case, we're going to be using Twitter, and I want to make a tweet on, some information from this post. So let's go ahead and set this up. So before we do that, let's just show you how simple it really is. So basically, we're just watching our RSS feed, and anytime new is posted, we're just grabbing that file, and we're then giving it to ChatGPT, and we're having it, create a summary so it can create a succinct and concise post, because we don't want it to be super long if we're posting our captions on social media and everything. So basically, we're just having ChatGPT summarize it and take the key points from that article, and then we're having it generate an image, and then it's going to upload that post to Twitter, also known as X. So let's go ahead and build this from scratch just to give you a step-by-step tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is come into make.com and just log into our account. So I'll also have a link down below where you can sign up for an account. It's completely free. So once you do that, you'll go ahead and click create a new scenario. So name it whatever you would like, but we're just going to be focusing on the first trigger, which is RSS. So let's go ahead and look at these two options. So there's watch RSS feed items and retrieve RSS feed items. So the watch RSS feed items is going to watch for anything new that's going to be posted. It's not going to collect anything from the past. So this is something that we're not going to be doing today. But today we're not going to, wait for a new article to get published. So we're just going to retrieve what has already been posted. So let's go ahead and click on that, and now that'll be our trigger. So to collect your RSS feed URL, you're going to go ahead and come back into the app. You'll find your feed, and you'll see at the top your feed is ready. So let's go ahead and copy that, and we'll just paste it into make.com. So for the date ranges, we're just going to do the past few days. So you do have to do a certain string of text. So feel free to just copy how I'm doing it myself. But basically, I'm just using the dates from a few days ago. So as you can see, from the 3rd of July to the 6th of July. So maximum number of returned items for this next part, we're just going to do 2. We only want it to return 2 different articles. If we only wanted to watch, one article and it'll pull the most recent one, we'll just do 1. But for now, let's try out 2 and see what that looks like. So let's go ahead and run this and see what this output is coming to. So as you can see here, there's the first bundle, that's the input, and there's the output for that first bundle. So this is just going to be one article right here, and this is from the 5th of July. So let's go ahead and see the data. So as you can see, all this is in HTML. So we want to then get all this information from HTML and put it into something that's readable, just some simple text. So, but if we actually scroll down, we'll find that we had our other article all the way down here, which is under bundle 2, and there's the output right there. But moving on, to actually get this data to something readable is we're going to be using HTTP, and we're going to, let's go ahead and click on this, and we're just going to get a file. So let's go ahead and input our URL, which is from this little mapping right here. Simple as that. And let's go ahead and run this now. So there you go. It successfully ran, and it came out with 2 different outputs because, we're watching 2 different articles. So let's go ahead and check out the first one and look at the data. So as you can see here, all this is still in HTML. So how to actually convert this, we're going to be using something called a text parser. So let's go ahead and look for HTML to text. So now that we have that connected, let's just go ahead and map it. So there's our HTML result right there. And we'll click OK, and we'll try running this once again. So let's go ahead and prompt up our first operation and look for the output text. And as you can see here is a entire breakdown of all this information from our RSS. So as you can see, it's not very summarized, it's not concise, everything's all over the place, and it's just not very well structured for how we would like to post it to social media yet. So how we're going to be doing this is we're going to be using ChatGPT to, summarize and prompt it to just break it down in a accurate way that we would like it to. So to do this, we're going to be using creative completion in OpenAI. Let's go ahead and use the most recent model. Let's go ahead and use GPT-4o. Feel free to use different models because it's likely that you're not going to be breaking down a bunch of insane information or doing a bunch of math with this. So using GPT 3.5 Turbo would also be totally fine. But we're going to be using GPT-4o, and let's go ahead and select our role as the system. And I created a document for how we wanted to prompt our GPT. So basically, I'm just saying you're a Twitter caption expert with 10 years of experience, and then telling it some specific information to how I would like it to respond. So I'm basically saying to grab the attention in the first 120 characters, use hooks, context, details / story, a bunch of all this information so you can review this for yourself. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and copy this. And I'll have a link down below for this document that you can just copy into GPT for yourself. So let's go ahead and paste this in. So we're also going to have to enter our text. So let me make sure I'm doing this properly and look at my previous. So basically I included the text right there, and we're just going to go ahead and copy that. So we'll go ahead and change the mapping. So the text is right there, and simple as that. So I'm basically giving the text from this little module right here. So all the information from the RSS, which is, just a breakdown of the article, and it's just going to give it to the GPT, give it some context, and then have it, create a viable post for social media. So let's go ahead and add some tokens. So we'll just do something like 500 tokens, and we'll click OK. Now let's go ahead and actually run this. So GPT is finished running that, and we'll check out the first module once again, and we'll go to our output for the first bundle, and under choices and message content, we'll see that it provided with a short caption and a long caption. So the short caption is just saying something like breaking down the article. So mind reading AI, it's closer than you think. And here's the long caption, just breaking it down a little bit further, saying why this new AI could matter, and asking for thoughts. So now we're actually going to be wanting to posting this on Twitter. So let's go ahead and find Twitter. We'll later get into actually building a picture, a relevant picture to the article. So if you're wanting to post this on something like Instagram, I'll also show you how to do that. So we'll go ahead and go to Twitter, and we'll create a new post. So we're just going to be putting in our text content. So we'll get the result from ChatGPT right there, and we'll click OK. So let's go ahead and run this once and see what it looks like. Okay, so we finally got this to run successfully. So let's go ahead and move over to my Twitter page. And as you can see here, this was successfully added. So basically I just said, it's summarized to say mind reading AI is here, and then just provide some more information on the article. So with this Twitter account, unfortunately, I don't use premium, so I have a character limit. So I believe you can only do a max of, I think, 280 characters. So if this was a little bit longer, then I could go ahead and post longer posts. But let's go ahead and try this out with Instagram. So let's go ahead and go to our automation. I already removed Twitter. So let's search Instagram. So we'll do Instagram for business, and then we'll do create a photo post. So we already connected our page, as you can see. So we want to include our photo URL. So to do that, we're going to be using ChatGPT to essentially just build up an image for us. So let's go ahead and add a module, find OpenAI once again, and let's do generate an image. So let's go back to my document because I already have a prompt for this. So let's go to DALL-E image processing or prompting, and let's just copy this in. Again, you could find that document in the description below. So let's use the latest module, which is DALL-E 3, and let's put in our prompt. So basically I'm just telling it the dimensions will be 1080 by 1080, and design an image inspired by the futurism style, showcasing rapid movement, and a few other things. So let's say ensure the image contains no text, and then let's include some context. So we'll get that from right here, and we'll click OK. And now let's include the URL. So the photo URL, so we're actually going to have to run this once to just ensure that we get that photo URL. So let's give it the text. So we'll just copy this, give it some of that context, put it in there, try that out. Okay, now we have our image URL. So let's go ahead and copy that and put it into our Instagram for business URL. So we'll find that right here. That looks good. And the caption will be from our previous text module. So let's go ahead and just grab that result. Now let's go OK. And let's go ahead and run this, and then we'll check my Instagram. Okay, sweet. So it just ran successfully. And now let's go ahead and go to my Instagram page and just load up and see what it looked like. So as you can see here, it just posted this photo, and here's the caption. Actually have a little bit of cleaning up to do, but we can fix that with prompting, but basically just saying some information about the article. And that's it. So we explored the incredible potential of using AI and automation to streamline your social media posting just by leveraging RSS feeds and advanced AI. So you can save significant time and effort just ensuring your content is always up to date and relevant. So the system works seamlessly across multiple platforms. So as I showed you, Instagram and Twitter, but also Facebook and maybe even LinkedIn, just allowing you to maintain a consistent presence without the manual hassle. So the beauty of this AI assistant is that it operates on autopilot, meaning you can just focus on other important tasks while your social media remains active and engaging. So as we continue to refine and enhance the system, it's only going to become more efficient and effective, just adapting to your specific needs and keeping you ahead of the curve. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, then don't forget to join my free Facebook community and subscribe for more content on AI automation, scaling businesses, and the latest trends in technology.